Do you ever start up a new Project Zomboid world and then boom, you're 3 months in with over 8,000 kills under your belt? Because I most certainly have. To combat this, I've made a Project Zomboid even harder than it already is. The goal: survive 7 days in a map called Last Hope, where all loot is incredibly rare, I'm incredibly antisocial, and the zombies have multiplied. This one is gonna be a doozy. And here we have a man named Tyson Anoyo, the first of many for this run. He died by trying to find Christ. Alright, the first attempt doesn't always go to plan, that's fine. Jake Davenport was my next character, an overweight smoker who was quite durable. He only lasted a few minutes before getting overwhelmed and eaten alive. Obviously this is going to be a bit harder than I thought. Coy Pinto, a PTSD-stricken man who was a lumberjack, ran out into the woods, found a cabin, started feeling a bit off, and looked up his symptoms on Google, and then falsely identifying himself with the Nox virus.
Watch this, I'm gonna turn into a zombie. I'm gonna turn into a zombie, right? Right?
Obviously this is going to be harder than normal with his susceptible trait. Combined with the large hordes of zombies, it's not a combination I want if I'm looking to have a good time. So, what I need is to get myself a good mask, rather than the stupid face cloth ones that I make once I spawn in. Thankfully, on my 4th attempt, I got my wish. Louis Carmona, our carpenter before the outbreak, he was my most lived character, lasting for 4 days. Unfortunately, he went out too far and got sideswiped by a zombie. Shit. This run almost made me want to forfeit the whole thing. Started off great with me spawning in with a gas mask and some weapons. Finding a house I could barricade and fortify. I even found a whole bunch of guns and ammos. But on the night of the horde, I died. So, came up with a new plan. Find a usable car, load up on supplies. What I'll need is a gas mask, food, and guns. I can get a gas mask when I spawn in as a firefighter, but the food and guns I'll need to find somewhere else. Eventually, once I get a car, I'll make it to this specific location, where I'll set up a base, fortify it, and then make it a fortress. Then, hold out until the hordes arrive. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but nonetheless, here we go. Continuing this attempts, they didn't go so well until we got to Dallas Dunaway, my tried and true savior from this run. Spawned in the house and immediately went left to the safe house. Eventually, I made my way to a farmhouse where I found a fire truck in good condition but no key. It's in very good condition though, my goodness. I had 1 level in mechanics and 1 in electric, so I trained some mechanics and got myself to level 2. Let's go. Allowing me to hotwire the car and furnish my journey to the safe house. Oh shit. I had a burger for dinner and then slept in the car. I finished my drive to the safe house, got rid of the residents of the home, and found a shotgun on one of them. After cleaning the house and the surrounding perimeter of the locals, I went back to hotwire and bring back the other blue car to have it as my main means of transportation. I'm gonna go explore up this way, see if there's anything. Exploring the surrounding areas revealed a residential area full of zombies, so I quickly got out of there. Eventually, I finished the day off by transferring everything into the new house, cleaning, leveling up my reloading, and then going to bed. I headed into town to find some nails and other useful items. I'm gonna sneak in through. Oh, Okay, or not. It's a shelving unit. Not finding anything useful in the storage units, I made my way further and deeper into the suburbs. In the middle of the night, I found ammo, food, and weapons. Rubber ducky! We're taking that. We're taking the rubber ducky. And a hammer, but no nails. I am okay. My patience was starting to wane, so I adventured back to my car to scope out the area before going there. And boy, am I glad I did. But before I do that, sleep time. I started off my morning with a big old can of spaghetti, and then went on my way into town. Fortunately, I took my car with me and made my way farther down, finding a tool store and a Gigamart. Both were good, as the Gigamart provided food, and the tool store could get me more supplies and my nails. With no time to waste, I turned into a Beyblade and got rid of the surrounding zombies. But this severely damaged my car, which, might I remind you, was at this point my only means of escape. So, to save the car, even though the majority of it was in shambles, I got out and started to finish off the remaining stragglers while I was tired. This also didn't go as planned, as in just a few minutes, I started dying due to me overheating. Why is my vision yellow? So I promptly got out of there, went home, took off my fireman suit, and went to take a nap at 11:30 in the morning. So I ended off my day by tearing down all the tables to get planks and nails to start barricading and fortify what little I can. Waking up, I was on a mission to head back to the Gigamart and loot all the bodies that were there. Hopefully, I can find more ammo than my 2 boxes of shotgun ammo. This was probably the worst decision I could have made in this challenge. Okay. Doing my tried and true method of spinning around like a fidget spinner was working until it didn't. Car stopped working. So now, stranded with a horde of zombies everywhere, I was running out of options. I couldn't go out fighting as my gas mask was almost fully depleted, and once that bar was gone, I was dead. Wait, how am I gonna get back? Gas mask guy. Fortunately, I was able to kill another zombie who had a gas mask on them, so that was covered. But still was another problem. I was stuck. The car that was parked had no gas, and the zombies were quickly swarming in to eat the ones on the floor. Yeah, that's a horde over there. So with no other choice, I ran to the Gigamart, grabbing a few essentials, easy, and then running outside into the tool store next door. Uh-oh. Running out of the tool store, I was tired, hungry, and exhausted. Running away, I started hopping fences, hoping that there were no zombies behind them. So focus. Please. Oh shit. I sat down, trying to regain my composure, but they wouldn't let me rest. They kept coming. So I stood and fought for as long as I could, hopping another fence and going inside the house. God damn it, woman. Even the houses aren't safe. I killed all the zombies and I hunkered down in the bathroom to gather myself. Thankfully, it was only a laceration. What do we do? Eat some coffee and then get ready for my escape. Hopping the fence, I was clear. No zombies were on the street. Most likely, having a party. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Can't believe I survived that. Fortunately, I made it back to my base where I promptly started cutting down some trees to get ready for the onslaught in just 2 days. Come on, like right here, and then we have a sheet rope. I gotta here. Through this window right here. Hammer and nails. Oh. The hammer go. You know how I used to have a hammer? Well, my dumbass put it in the glove box to make room for my backpack. And guess which car I put into the glove box of? Yep, it was now swarmed with the undead, so it looks like I'll have to resort to jumping out the window and hoping to not have a broken bone. I ended the day in defeat, placing more barricades, chopping down some more trees, placing some walls, and then going to bed. So I wasted no more time and got to building walls around some windows. I didn't have any nails or planks or a saw to make some. I spent the entire day building my defenses as much as I could, all while hoping that a zombie wouldn't sneak up on me and end the entire run right then and there.
Don't want to talk about it.
Unfortunately, PZ was being very weird about wall placement and just told me no when I wanted to put some around the windows. So it looks like I'll just have to resort to using furniture. Today was the day. I finished off my barricades and waited for the inevitable. Would I survive? Would all 4 hours of me playing this be wasted for nothing? There were only two solutions. I could live or I could die. Frankly, I would like to live. Anyways, folks, thank you for watching. Join the Discord for a chance to win money. I'm not asking. And stay alive. Try not to get eaten.